music.
So what did you guys study in school? Were you originally studying to be musicians in school then?
Well, I guess we were all into music because for me, I started classical piano.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I met with Peter there, it was like a performing arts school.
When you went to a performing arts school in Australia
yes,
together?
Yes, with Peter.
Newtown.
Performing.
Newtown Performing Arts School.
So I was studying classical piano, and Peter, he was doing dance.
Okay.
Yeah,
Theater
dance.
arts.
Okay.
Theater arts.
That stuff, yeah.
And
I started out as a band in middle school.
In a band?
In middle school.
Oh.
It was a symphonic band.
Right.
It wasn't like a rock band or anything.
Right.
But
I
guess it's just
playing, or were you singing? Or
no. I was actually drumming.
Okay, you were a drummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a symphonic band, and then I moved on to marching band. And after that, it just took me to a music college, and over there I studied contemporary writing and production. And decided to come to Korea to become a singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Contemporary writing and production in university then for a while?
At a school called Berklee College of Music.
Yes, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then you came to Korea, and you all ended up in Korea. What made you all want to come back to Korea?
I mean, I guess for different reasons. For me, it was more like a family reason. And I don't know about these guys.
For me, it was kind of like my vocal teacher. She was like, "Oh, you should, go back to your country and also try and, do music there more than," because I was brought up in Sydney, and it was kind of hard for a foreign artist to, try and evolve there. So it's like, how about going back to Korea and doing music there? And it's never too late to come out once you've doing music, debuted in Korea and become an artist there.
Right.
It's easier for you to go abroad.
Right.
So yeah, I was like, when I was 19, that's when I decided I should go to Korea before I get, older. I should go to Korea and try and do music.
So you arrived back at 19?
Yeah, 2004.
2004. Yeah. Now we've done the math. Now we know how old you are.
Oh, God.
We all figured it out.
Can we edit that out?
No. So, and then you guys met up a year and a half ago. And how did things go the first year? What kind of experiences did you have while you were doing that? Obviously, you didn't have a management team and you didn't have an album. And you had to go convince somebody to pay attention to you, huh?
Well, it was more like tossing ideas, trying to come up with, okay, what could... us three guys do something different in this music industry.
Right.
And a lot of ideas were changed and exchanged, and we came up with mixture of a lot of genres.
Right.
That's why we really don't have like a genre.
Right.
We don't want to like categorize our music. That's just like a little stubbornness of our group. But other than that, we just worked really hard, like just endlessly, sleeplessly, just making demos and.
Really?
Yeah.
That first year?
Yeah.
And so where were you doing that? Going to little like studios in Hongdae or what were you doing?
Well, like the first jobs that we had when we arrived to Korea was like teachers. We're all teachers.
You all did some English teaching at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
great.
Peter
Good
also
start.
was he was a dance teacher too.
Okay.
Because he did theater arts.
Majored in dance, started theater arts.
And at his studio, his dance studio, they had a recording studio.
Fortunate.
Very.
Very fortunate.
And that's where we could, we were able to like meet and make something happen. Yes.
And you majored in dance then. Where did you study?
I went to a private out-of-school college, like a performing arts school, and then going to a performing arts high school was a bonus for me.
Right.
Because like I have out-of-school studies and then in-school studies. So dance. I started dancing when I was 8. I first learned how to tap dance, and because of that, tap is all about rhythm. So because of that, and because dance needs music, that's how I got involved in music and dance at the same time.
And what style of dance were you focusing on then?
Well, I did all styles actually. I was classically trained. I did ballet too. Yeah. I did
Sorry.
ballet, jazz dancing, hip hop, modern, contemporary.
He's a great dancer. I mean,
Really?
He does everything.
And
So when we first got here, we learned a little off him. We did stretching.
He was our teacher.
He was our teacher.
I was stretching.
Our music video and stuff. And when that started,
got to do a little dancing. This is K-pop, gentlemen. You got to do a little dancing, right?
but we got better.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now we have a little rhythm in us.
Uh-huh.
So.
And so do you guys have to do a lot of dance practice as well as singing practice?
When we, depending on what kind of style of music the title song is going to be, we, for instance, our debut song was called Magic, and it was a housey, trancey R&B song, right? So what happened was we needed choreography for that. So yeah, we incorporated choreography with singing. So to make it look better visually. It's like at some point, if it's an upbeat song, if you just stand there and sing, the viewers won't,
Especially when you're saying house and trans genre of music, it's you got to be moving, right? That's what that music is for, to get people to move, right? But that's interesting that you say, okay, at this point, describing your genre, we've got house, trans, a little neo soul, and what?
Hip hop R&B.
Hip hop. What are you? I know you said a moment ago we don't like to be, limited, but
I think that the pros and cons is that pros we like to experiment.
Okay.
Too many stuff.
Yeah.
And by doing that, some people the con comes from. Some people say you guys are losing a bit of a focus. Which direction you want to go, but I don't know. It's just we like to put ourselves as like some pioneers, or I don't know, going on like a journey. We like basically just we all grew up listening to so many different genres of music, so we try this and that, but. If we have to put a title, we'll just say good music.
Okay, well, good music. Okay, well then let's try this then. We always hear everybody always asks musicians, who are your influences? Who do you consider your major influences? What kind of artists and bands do you consider